Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Are we live?
I think we're live.
Yeah,
we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Hi, everyone.
Do you like my reindeer antlers?
Jeez, fantastic.
Yeah, I know.
But
check out the set.
I know.
Candace went a little crazy.
Yeah, she did.
Big red bow. She's added some berries to the garland. If you look over your shoulder, you'll see next to Santa is like a Santa emoji.
That thing?
Yeah, that thing right there. I mean, look at the tree behind me right now. Like, look at what she's done to the tree. She's got minions. Minions in there. She's got our white, like, just unbelievable. And I think she's not done yet. I think there's going to be some more things happening next week, the show before Christmas. And I think we're going to have a special guest
Apparently.
We'll see. Special guest, yeah.
We will see.
Special guest.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. The few of you who have joined us here on this weekend. It's getting close to the Christmas holiday season.
It is.
So we may not have a whole lot of people, on our live shows in the next 2 weeks, but that's okay. Oh, you got bells.
I got bells.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, we got a good show going on this week.
So yeah, everyone, please, for those of you who are here watching live, let us know what's going on. Ask us questions, comment live, and we'd love to engage with all of you. Thank you, everyone who is joining us.
Life of Potterhead. Hey, you just said hi. Hi, you're one of our trusty every week viewer. You're one of those people out there. Hey, how you doing? And in fact, you were on the youth advisory team.
Yes, that was a really insightful meeting we had.
Yeah, we did. So what do we got going on updates?
Let's talk about some updates.
Yes, let's do it. Here we go.
Okay, so we got. Oh, hey, look at that! We were in Cranbrook.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were. What else is going on? While we were in Cranbrook, we visited. Well, not only were we in Cranbrook, we were in Invermere. We were in Cranbrook, we were in Invermere, and we were in Golden.
Yeah.
Right. We're in all those three, right? Kind of thing, which is kind of cool. So, what else we got going on?
You were there in Golden.
Yes,
you were there.
I was in Golden.
At the Golden Secondary.
It was a lot of snow there. A lot of snow. Well, not a lot of snow, a little bit of snow, but definitely different than Victoria. It definitely felt Christmassy there, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the snow and stuff. Really cool school. It's the third time that we've been back there over the past several years. Every time we go there, we really enjoy ourselves. The student body, just awesome, just loved our message and had a really good time there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then from Golden, we moved to Invermere.
And
some really
at
cool
the school,
things. Yeah, some really cool things.
It's a little dark, but we could probably make it out. The school there, they were doing archery.
Right.
When we got there.
Yes, and as they were doing archery, I asked the teacher, I said, hey, can I participate? And they said, yeah, grab a bow. So I played William Tell. Do you know who William Tell is? Shot the apple off the, anyways. Robin Hood. How about Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Robin Hood to help you a little bit better. So I decided to play Robin Hood and to shoot a couple arrows. And then, we were watching the teens, and these were grades 11 and 12 teens. I was watching them, and what the teacher had done is she had put candy on the targets down there. They had candy, they had bags of chips, and if you hit it with the arrow, then you'd win the prize. So we were watching, and the kids weren't hitting anything, so I came up with this great idea. I said, well, let's make this interesting. Let's put a $20 bill down range. And that's what we did, right? Like you'll see, I put a $20 bill down range, and I'm watching all these kids thinking there's no way they're gonna hit it, because none of them hit any of the candy yet. So we put this $20 down range, and oh my God, it's like all of a sudden the kids got focused. And lo and behold, one of the kids, first arrow, they hit the 20. And I think we have a video of that, don't we? Do we have a video? Let's have a look. Watch these arrows coming in, right? There's the 20. Nope, miss. Oh, yeah. Yow! Boom goes the dynamite, right? Hit that $20. And here's the winner of the first $20 bill. There they are right there. That's the one on the left. He hit the first 20, and then I thought, okay, that was pure luck. So what I decided to do was put a second 20 down range, and within seconds, another student hit the 20, and I made it even small, and they still hit it. So $40 gone, well worth it. Had a really good time doing what it is that we did and that kind of stuff. So really, really cool. And then also, while we were in Cranbrook, we came across a school as we were walking in. They had a pride sidewalk going in there. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty cool. I thought that was all about and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, we got some people in the comments letting us know that, hey, we've reached 500 subscriptions here on YouTube.
Wow! 500?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, we've been waiting for that for a long time. Our next goal is to make it to 1,000. And we're planning to hopefully do a giveaway at 1,000. It's going to be hopefully a special giveaway at 1,000 people.
We're kind of working on what that is. It's actually Candace's idea about trying to figure out what we're going to do something special. Not quite sure what that's going to be yet, but stay tuned. I see Grazix said we hit the 500 article. Haha, got it. Hey, hi y'all. Hey, hi y'all. Back to you. Cal's online?
Yeah,
Sergeant Cal is in the house. Hey, looking forward to seeing you and your wife next week. Friday, we're doing the White Hatter Christmas party, right, everybody?
Yes.
And he's coming over from Vancouver with his wife. Really looking forward to having them come over and stuff. So big shout out Sergeant Cal. So and then we ended up going to, so we were in Vermeer. That's where we shot the arrows and that kind of stuff. Had a really good time at Invermere, really did. I met a couple students there who said that last time we were there, they were in grade 8, or sorry, they were in grade 9. This time they were in grade 11, so 2 years later, and they came up to introduce, and both of them, or one of them, the young man said, Darren, I just need to let you know that because of your message when you were here 2 years ago, I was extremely suicidal, depressed, and I reached out for help, and I was able to connect with my now girlfriend who was with him. Yep. And they said that because of her intervention, because of what she heard from us as well, they were able to get him into a better place, and they're doing really well today. They're still together 2 years later. So these are things we never hear about, right? Like we know, like we're up to 202 now, right? 202 interventions as of last week. But there's so many more out there that we're unaware of, that when we go back to these schools, these kids come up and share their stories with us. So cool that has happened. So cool that has happened. And then we went to Cranbrook, and we were at Parklands and Brandon. There I am on the left going under the Raiders sign. But on the right there, Brandon found this climbing wall.
They had a rock wall at the school, and how cool is that?
I know. So there's Brandon hanging for dear life on the rock wall. But we learned at that school that a couple of their students have made a national team on this. Like, who would have known?
Yeah.
Right? Like, who would have known, right? A couple of their students made the national team, and there's apparently a national rock climb team for teens and that kind of stuff, which is kind of cool. So, for sure. Life of Potterhead. Everyone say Scooter in the chat. Scooter.
Why is everyone doing that? Why?
Scooter. Remember, that's your nickname.
Yeah,
Scooter.
and apparently.
Scooter.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, for sure. So how can people connect with us again? Before you go, look at the set again. Look how Christmas it looks. Like red. I got red scarf and stuff. There's one thing that's not very Christmassy right now. Candace, do you know what that is in my ear? What's one thing here on the set that's not very Christmassy right now? No, I'll give you a clue. It's actually sitting right beside me.
What?
Like, I don't see anything Christmas on you. Like, it's like you're very purple, which is kind of cool. I mean, it looks sharp. Cal, what do you think? Do you think you look sharp right now?
Fine. Next show.
Don't ruin it.
Next show, I will wear something Christmassy.
Yes, you will.
All right.
Yes, you will. I mean, like, look at me, right? I got the antlers going. I got the red scarf. I got the Christmas bells. I mean, kind of thing. You know, every week for the past 3 weeks, I've been doing something different.
Fine.
Right? Okay, for sure. For sure. So how can people connect with us again?
Again, everyone, please engage with us. And I see the chat's already going along, which is great. We love engaging with all of you. And let us know what your thoughts are on our next subject, which brings us to the In the News segment. So we're gonna talk about some news articles that are relevant that came up this last week. And again, this is still trending this week in regards to Baby Yoda. It's still relevant. Apparently, The Sims 4 has made an update. Apparently, Baby Yoda is an official thing.
Did you watch Saturday Night Live last night?
I did not.
They had a Baby Yoda segment. Oh my!
Did they?
You gotta watch it. It's so funny.
All right.
So I'm sure it's online right now on YouTube somewhere. So you gotta get. Try I do.
Okay.
Pretty good, eh?
Cal says Scooter looks sharp.
Scooter looks sharp.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
he
you.
does.
Thank
Not
you.
very Christmassy. Cal, what do you think about me? Like, look at me, man. Look, check out the antlers. Check out the antlers, dude. Purple article. Purple is my boyfriend's favorite color. Me and him celebrated our 7 months on the 10th. He's helped me get so much better, and good for you. Yeah, congratulations, right? Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. You know how long Mom and I have been together for?
How long?
Ready for this article? 30 years.
All right.
30 years. 30 years. Now she just looks at me and shakes her head. Like when I put this on to come out, she just looked at me and just shook her head. Said, "Whatever, go have a good time." Right. So, you know what she's doing right now?
What?
She's buying a new dishwasher.
Ooh.
Ours broke, so we need a new dishwasher. Primarily because Cal is coming over and he makes a lot of dishes, right? Last time we had him over here for the party, I think we had like a stack of 20 plates because he just keeps eating. He just keeps eating, right? So anyways, looking forward to him coming over.
Cal says he does a good Yoda voice.
Who does?
Cal says that.
Oh, I do?
No, Cal says he does a good Yoda voice.
I actually do a great Yoda voice. Yeah, we'll see. At the Christmas party, you and I will have a Yoda voice off and we'll record it, right? Ooh. Yeah, I think that'll be kind of cool. Baby Yoda is literally taking over the world. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Right?
Yes,
they are. Yes, they are.
It's certainly trending.
I think Candace said that she wanted like a Baby Yoda Christmas ornament or something like that.
Something like that.
Everything Baby Yoda. Maybe you can be her Baby Yoda.
Oh boy. All
right. Cal, the train. You look very sporty and delicious. A D-Train! Hey, oh, by the way, this kid here, this young man, here we are driving in Cranbrook, and for you guys who don't know, I love trains. I love trains. But unknown to me, he had his iPhone out because this train was coming by, and whenever I see a train, I just go a little crazy, just to let you know, because I love trains. And he actually recorded it, and I think it's on our TikTok channel, isn't it now, Candace? Didn't you upload it to TikTok?
And Instagram.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah. It was a
story on Instagram.
It was a story? Okay. Oh, and by the way, so you can see it on TikTok, you can see a story on Instagram, but we did another TikTok today, didn't we?
Yeah, we
did.
Might go out today.
We're hopefully going to go out today.
Should.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to love it. It is very, very seasonal. It's very crispy. It's we did one which was the Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah.
That one kids are loving that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. But this one I think is even better. Even better. I'm not going to ruin it, but Beth is also in that one. Your mom. Yeah. She's also in that one. So it'll be very cool to see what's going on.
Cal says it's my 30th anniversary tomorrow. Wonderful.
Really, Cal?
That's great.
Oh, we're going to have a great time on Friday. You and me and our two eyes, we can celebrate. We can celebrate our 30th. Yeah, for sure. Grazix, imagine if they had a P.O. box. I would literally send them so much stuff.
Ooh.
Us? You would send us stuff? I wonder what kind of stuff. I wonder what kind of stuff they would send us.
Oh.
Swag. Swag. We like swag. We like swag.
Maybe we should.
So what else is going on with Baby Yoda? So Baby Yoda, Sims 4, that was
interesting. Yeah, Baby Yoda's still a thing. It's taking over the world, apparently.
Yeah.
Something else that's kind of taken over the world is the utter hate towards this year's YouTube Rewind.
Yeah.
Not as bad as last year, but I guess Rewind 2019, the listicle. It's not memeable.
Yeah.
That's what Candace says.
I think they did. I think they did it on purpose too. Candace was saying too, right?
Yeah. I mean, people are not a fan of it. So here we are. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. And then they also had some updates, right?
Speaking of YouTube, YouTube had some updates.
Yeah.
So YouTube's made some changes to its policies. Two in particular, they're expanding protection around implied or indirect threats.
Good idea.
And expanding its rules on personal attacks.
Good idea. I mean, they kind of had the same thing in place before. I mean, this is way more in depth for sure. I think the challenge is going to be, how are they going to police it? Because they haven't done such a good job in the past, right? They haven't done a good job, let's be honest, right? They really haven't done a good job in the past. They're probably going to use AI and algorithms to try and do this.
Yep.
But still, I think there's going to have to be a human element.
They're
right?
going to expand on their self-reporting system.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. But again, I'm sure people are self-reporting all the time, but okay, if I self-report it, who's going to police it at YouTube? So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, a lot of stuff is going on. In fact, if you kind of look at the sign that's right above Brandon's shoulder here, it says, PewDiePie is leaving YouTube.
Well, I mean, it's a little clickbaity, but basically, basically what was said was PewDiePie in his latest video had mentioned. Not the latest video, a couple videos ago, had mentioned that they're going to be taking a break from YouTube in the new year, which is, I mean, for being the YouTube's top creator and most subscribed creator, it's a very big It's a very big move, and he seems kind of done with the entire thing.
Do you think he really is though? Do you think that this might just be hooking, baiting the hook, and
I think he's watching his last videos, and he does seem kind of over YouTube and YouTube's over broadening.
Do you think he's going to go over to
policies.
someplace like Twitch or something like that?
Probably.
Yeah, I think maybe he's going to move to a different platform, right?
Twitch has far. I mean, probably. Here's the thing: YouTube restrictions are becoming so tight that certain creators, when they have certain content, they're going to have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's how they make their money, right?
YouTube is basically, like you say in presentations, it's another TV channel, and it's being policed or policied like a TV channel now.
And there were reasons for that, though, right? Because of some of the stuff that was going on. I mean, I do think, if these people are moving over to Twitch, which they're going to, I think if it turns into Wild Wild West on Twitch, I think public pressure will eventually be put on Twitch, where they're going to have to start to look at policing, much like YouTube is going to do, right? Like, I do think that probably over the past 1.5 to 2 years, all these issues are really starting to hit the media and going public, and accountability issues and stuff. I mean, there'll still always be a place for people to go, say maybe in the deep web if they want to go and say and do whatever it is they want. But I think in the light web, I think some of these individuals, these corporate entities, these vendors are now having to start to police themselves, because if they don't, I mean, there's been a real push, especially down in the U.S., to have legislate them, right?
Well, I think this move is more in terms of money-making ventures for YouTube.
Really? Don't you think they're going to lose money? Huh? Yeah, like how?
Well, because YouTube wants advertisers to spend money on their platform.
Right.
And advertisers do not want to put their ads on cringy, questionable content.
Do you think it's going to affect our YouTube live show?
No, we're fine.
Yeah. I mean, article just said, bro, my videos are going down. I already have a plan to move to another platform if this becomes any worse.
Which platform?
What platform?
Let us know. I'm
article,
curious.
what platform are you going to use? Is it Twitch or what other platform? Because I'm sure there are going to be some of these people who are influencers and doing these kind of things that are going to be losing money and are going to move to another platform, right? All right, for sure. What else we got going on?
You see, Garrick says, which one's better than YouTube? Which one's better? Rerunning 2018 and 2019. Ooh. I think I actually liked 2018 better, and Candace has said to me in my ear, she likes it better because it's memeable.
Oh, interesting. Interesting, right? It'll be interesting to see what's going on. I mean, for sure, things are changing, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Next one. What else we got going?
Yeah, so PewDiePie, the top creator of YouTube, is considering taking a break, and he actually announced he's taking. He doesn't give reasons why yet, but again, very interesting to see that's happening. Also interesting happened this week in regards to the world of social media. There was a parent who was unhappy with content being taught at their child's school. They went to social media, they made some threatening posts, and as a result, the school had to cancel a dance, and they were charged money.
What's interesting about this one is, there seems to be a lot of focus on teens and preteens about, digital literacy and in things they're doing inappropriately. But it's been my experience, I'm sure yours, Brandon, that I think adults are way worse, right? Like, they really are. Like, I see some of the things. Look at what Trump just did, right? Online to, what's her name, who just won the Greta, right?
Yeah.
And stuff. And I mean, it is unbelievable to see what some adults are doing online. That, if the kids were doing the same thing, they'd basically be like, what are you doing? They'd be crucifying them and stuff. But we see parents, it's like this one was bad, like what the parent did and how they did it and that kind of stuff. And in fact, I think she was fined. I think the law enforcement issued her a ticket under a provincial act there for doing what it is that what she did. And so she should, right? In fact, my opinion, she should be banned from the site in which she was talking on. Like, it's a clear violation in terms of service. And people go, well, freedom of speech. Yeah, you got freedom of speech, but with that freedom comes consequences, right? And so it's just brutal. So that school, as a result of canceling a Christmas dance, all because of what an adult did, overreacted to something that a teacher was doing in class, which was more than appropriate and reasonable, truly was. To just, the whole idea about schools is getting kids to think critically and reflectively on what's going on in our world. And that's what this teacher was doing, and this parent didn't kind of agree with that and just went crazy online.
Yeah.
Right? So if you have an opportunity, have a look at it. But parents, you know what? The research shows us that our kids will model our behavior. And if we as adults aren't being good digital citizens and not being very digitally literate, then neither will our kids. So wake up, adults. We need to start modeling good behavior, and this parent definitely wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't doing that.
Totally.
So, Twitch, our article says, maybe to Twitch for my gaming and Valair for my animations, and probably Smule, S-M-U-L-E, sign for my covers. I've heard of Twitch.
So
have you heard of Blair?
Not a whole lot. So diversifying, which is very interesting, where you diversify to channels that are very specific for a very specific reason.
Well, that's kind of what we do right now, right? Like we have a YouTube channel, we have a TikTok channel, we have a Facebook, and each channel we use differently because of the clients and people who follow us on those channels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a good call, article. Good call on that. So, what else we got going? This one.
This is an interesting story.
Yeah. Ring.
Ring is we talk about Ring all the time on the show, it feels like, every single week. But this is not an issue with Ring. So basically, there was a family who realized someone from the outside had hacked into their family's Ring cameras.
That they had set up in a child's bedroom.
That they were set up inside the house.
Yeah.
And the family was all concerned, but what was concluded was the account this family made their Ring account with. So the account they had used the same password that they use in almost all their other accounts.
So when you think hack, it's not really what people would think is a traditional hack. It's just that they used a password that was easily guessed, right?
Yeah.
But the reason why I think Ring is so much on the forefront is because really they were the first to market. Right?
Yeah.
Like they were the first to market. They've got the largest market share. And as a result of that, I do think that Ring is a really good example of designing something at the base level with not really maybe thinking about securities as its foundation, security and privacy. As
This is not a security issue on Ring. This is a security issue on the family. They're the ones that use an insecure password.
Right, but there's other things that Ring is doing right now, like providing video and doing all this other kind of stuff that is really kind of a privacy issue too, right?
Yeah, there's definitely privacy issues. But it's an interesting world we live in with these smart cameras we have in our houses and our front doors.
Yeah, here's article. I just watched something on Ring hackers at 2 a.m. last night. Article, what was that something that you were watching, right? Is there a site called Ring Hackers? Obviously there is, right? He must be watching this somewhere. So Grazix actually said same here, right? So the word must be getting out. It's kind of like, this is really nothing new when you think about it. When webcams first started in public, like you can go online and there's several sites now where you can watch open webcams from around the world. You can even get specific to cities and countries and that kind of stuff, right? So maybe Ring is no different, but again, it comes down to the fact that if you're going to use these things in your home, make sure you change the default password and you pick a password that's going to be extremely hard for somebody to guess.
Yeah.
Right? So minimum of at least 6 letters. That includes a letter, uppercase, lowercase, a number, and a symbol of some type. And one of the easiest ways to do that we teach is pick a phrase. Like I use, a good example, the White Hatter. It has to have at least 6 letters. It could be anything. It could be Mary Had a Little Lamb. Pick a phrase you're going to remember. And then we actually don't use that one, right? Just to be clear, right? But Candace is laughing in my ear right now. But so a good example, if I picked the White Hatter, I would capitalize the first letter in each one of those words. And then I would squish the entire phrase together. And then I replace any letter A's with the @ symbol and any letter E's with the number 3 symbol. And then I would next add an exclamation mark on it. So a really good example of a very secure password would make it very hard to break into and something that you're going to be able to remember, right? So again, things to think about. With convenience comes vulnerability. We say that all the time. And the weakest link in any system is always the human link.
Yep.
And the human link here appeared to be the use of an inappropriate password.
Yeah.
Yeah? Does that make sense?
Article said Inside Edition, so a media report.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, so that makes sense.
What else we got on?
Fake phishing sites. Always be careful things you download. Fake VPN website delivering passwords, stealing malware. So basically, this website created by a hacker talking about providing someone a VPN to secure their stuff, but in reality, the VPN was harvesting information. It's just passwords through malware. So just be very careful of things you download, and make sure the things you download are appropriate and legitimate. Don't go to random looking websites.
Yeah. Go
to reputable sources to download your program, software, and app.
And sometimes free isn't free, right?
Precisely.
Right. So I mean, we use a VPN.
Yeah.
But we use a paid VPN.
Yeah.
Right. So for sure. And what's the one that we use right now?
Private internet access, and they were recently purchased by another company that's had some issues in the past for privacy. So we'll see what comes of that.
Do we still like it though?
We still like it. It's still efficient and fast, but we're looking into the back ends of who has now purchased the company.
Yeah, for sure. What else?
We have, again, on the same thought of fake scam sites. For players of Elder Scrolls Online, it has declined over the last couple of years in the player base, but a group of people were sending players direct messages through the PlayStation Network's internal direct messaging service.
Oh, a fishing we will go, a fishing we will go.
Pretty much.
I hold the dairy, a fishing we will go.
Pretty much. Yeah. And saying go to this website and confirm your account details. And what happened is, again, it's the information is harvested and then used. Yeah. So again, a game company will not directly message you on your gaming platform like PlayStation or Xbox. They're not going to send you a direct message. It's going to be generally through your email. But even then, be cautious of what it asks you to do, because you never know who it's from.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. What else? Oh, latest tech projects. Latest tech projects. This is an interesting one. This is kind of cool, actually. I mean, we really, the tech industry has traditionally been dominated by those identified as male, right?
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. And so there's been a real push to kind of diversify a little bit, right? And you found this really cool project going on, right?
Yeah, so this is Girls Go Cyber Start. So this is basically, it's a free interactive online program that's composed of digital challenges to introduce high school girls into the cybersecurity world. And it has over, apparently 10,000 high school girls already have taken part of the program. Apparently it's a free program, and school teachers from across the US, so it's a US-based program.
I wonder if Canadians can join it.
I don't know. I haven't looked into that. I don't see why not. But it's very interesting. So basically, you have an advisor at your school, and then they're part of this Cyber Start Club to help teach individuals how to be cybersecurity professionals.
Yeah, and I think there needs to be more push into the science, technology, electronics, art, and mathematics, right? STEAM. And so there's been a real push to get more young women involved in this. In fact, there was a grade 12 student last year in Vancouver School District who won a $10,000 scholarship because she developed an app to help young women in high schools get more involved in the tech industry.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, right? So I think that we need more diversification, and so this is a really good movement to make that happen.
Oh, wonder! It's a
really
great solution. So
for sure.
Yeah, definitely, especially for those of you who are in the United States, great program to look into. And I don't know if it's available for Canadians. It might be, it might not. I'll have to look into that more, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. So, boy, anything else? When's our next show?
Next show is going to be on the 22nd. Yeah. Now, is that a giveaway show, Candace? The 20. Yeah, so it's
29th.
The 29th is going to be the giveaway show.
But there's going to be a special guest on December 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Next show is going to be very festive.
It's going to be very festive.
So I've been told you and Candace are concocting some sort of plan.
Well, maybe. I can't tell you what it is.
All right.
It's going to be pretty cool, though. It's going to be pretty cool. Special guest appearance next week. Really looking forward to it. So it was, we are now on a 3-week break.
Yes, we were teaching, I think we start back up on the second week of January.
Yeah.
It's when we're back teaching. I mean, we'll be busy, monitoring social media, prepping for...
Updating lesson plans, writing
live
articles.
shows.
Candace is writing an article on the event that we had last week,
Yep.
right? Where we had all these young people who follow us participate in a number of questions on a whole variety of different issues involving social media. And so she's writing an article right now. We're hoping to have that out soon, which is kind of cool. And then I just counted, starting in January until June next year, you and I have got 93, combined with Cal, White Hatter Cal, White Hatter Julia. We've got 93 presentations. 93. You're actually going to be in the U.S. for 2 weeks. 2 weeks straight where you're doing at least 2, if not 3 schools every single day.
That's going to be a very busy week. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We're at 93 presentations now, I think, and we're still getting requests coming in, and we'll continue. So we're really looking forward to the new year. I mean, it's just so cool to see how our presentation, how our message is getting out there.
Yeah.
And it's growing, which is really kind of cool. And then we got people helping us like Sergeant Cal, and Julia, who are doing some really cool things for us as well. We're going to be doing some other really cool things as well. Maybe something to do with the White Hatter app. Don't want to say much more than that, but you know, White Hat Hervey will be helping us on that as well. Just some really cool ideas that we've got going on.
Yeah.
Right. Some really cool. And I understand that somebody from Ontario is connected with you. Maybe to do some work in Ontario now.
Potentially.
Too. So I mean, it's kind of cool how the word is spreading about what we do and how we do it and why we do it. So I think we're kind of reached the end of the show. I love the set, by the way, Candace. Candace is in my ear. Brandon did the village in the back, but looking very Christmassy for sure. It's going to look pretty boring when Christmas is over.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, no, it won't, Candace is saying.
Oh, boy.
No, it won't, Candace is saying. She's going to figure it out. But I can't wait to next week's show. Like I say, I think it's going to be even more festive next week. Really looking forward to that. So on behalf of myself, Darren,
and Brandon and Candace, who's in the back, who was monitoring the chat. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah,
and we'll see you again next week here on the White Hatter Live Show.
Cheers.
Right.
See you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.